Hello, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur, and welcome back to Stellaris Federations, where last time we continued to invest in the military. We bought a whole bunch of new corvettes, and as we continue to expand our empire, we're running into more and more threats, including the Yondarians and the XT-489 Eliminator. We also have a political situation brewing where the Apteran and the Tebazoids don't like each other very much, but we've been trying to maintain good relations with both of them. And even though we're over our allowance in sprawl, starbase capacity, and naval capacity, we're going to continue to expand our borders as much as we can until we're boxed in. And that's when I want to start taking on the Yondarim down here in Menkar and Quinaga. Research in Menkar and good minerals in Quinaga. And we've completed an archaeological site.
The archaeology window shows details of the currently selected archaeology site. After progress is made, you can still go back and read previous stages by clicking the rune icons.
The archaeological team has laid bare the remains of Amada's temple. Delicately carved from an organic alien material, the exterior was once brightly colored but has faded to a dull gray. A fully operational holographic priest still presides over the church. Unusual mechanical confessional chairs akin to torture devices have led the archaeologists to believe there may be more to the temple than meets the eye. And we found a minor artifact, and we can complete chapter 2 in 90 days. I'm not too familiar with how the artifact system works. So we have another archaeological site down here in Polaris and a science ship with nothing to do. So excavate the site, please.
Construction complete.
Alright, and the Jordan is done here in Burritos. I want to get him immediately over to Biltron and try to claim that station. The Tebazoids are moving in here real quick. So it seems we've reached our limit here with the amount of corvettes we can have in a fleet. The first fleet is at 20. So I'm going to send Hugh Zhao out to Matsonia Station. There are crew quarters there, so they'll be able to live comfortably, and it'll save us a little bit of money as well. So now we're going to bring the second fleet from Benjim over to Seoul. Shipping off to Matsonia, they know full well that war with the Yondarians is possible. The brave men and women of the Human Galactic Directorate. Anushka Pujari has leveled up to number 4. She's our physics scientist. And also the leader of the Martial Order of the Thorn.
Construction complete.
And we've claimed Biltron. There's plenty of stuff there to build. Start with the research station. And we have new traditions coming in. That's definitely big and important. I have my eye here on the pursuit of profit, +5 output by specialist. So that means that we have to get the administrative operations, which is building upkeep and district upkeep reduced by 10%. Or I could take standard construction templates, building and district build costs reduced by 10%. So yeah, let's go with upkeep. And our next one will be in 134 months. Quick as you like. We're done another archaeology site. Hidden under the floor tiles of the sacristy, the archaeologists have discovered a secret crypt where the walls are lined with rows upon rows of tiny blue digital orbs. Each orb contains the memory of a single confession and can be plugged into a cryptic-looking machine at the center of the room to reveal its contents. Those who confessed their sins were blessed with oblivion, the memories of their deeds extracted by the confessional chairs and stored within the orbs. How practical. 3 minor artifacts. Alright, the first fleet has arrived in Matsonia, but I immediately have an assignment for them. We have something, I don't know what, but something, here in Ayalam. So I'm going to get the fleet over there. Nobody has claimed Ialam yet, and we have 2 weeks until this assignment is done, and I'm going to send my science ship up that way, just in case. And Rudzania Congo has completed her assignment in Polaris. Abort excavation and get up here to Biltron. And we've reached the limit of our storage for minerals. So that might be a problem. So probably the best thing I can do is go here to my star bases, and instead of the uplink computer, I'm going to take resource silos, and that gets our capacity up 2,000, which isn't as much as it might sound. It'll last us for about 20 months. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing over here in Kanam. And I could be wrong about this, but it seems to me the biggest thing that's holding us back is population. So I'm going to go ahead and once again not do anything because it's still in effect. So that expires in 77 days. I can go ahead and re-up it then. That's no time at all in this game. That'll be 2,000 food for an overall 25% gain in population growth speed.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
But in the meantime, we have more science coming in. We can upgrade to a star hold. Thank you very much. That's extremely welcome. Other research we can get is super solid materials, engineering research up 20%, or improved structural integrity, defensive platform hull points plus 500, and improved corvette hulls plus 100. Let's go ahead with that. I kind of plan on using my corvettes. And we're in Ialam. There's a science ship over there. Doesn't seem to be any enemies. That means that we're already behind. Let's go ahead and get the science ship that we have. Alright, slow it down here. The High Kingdom of Yan and the Aftiran have reached an agreement for research. But in the meantime, get over here and survey the system. And we'll have our construction ship there too. So we're still really cool with the Zithorian Confederated Colonies. Can we get any kind of deal with them? They have positive relations. Oh, we're just neutral. So tell you what, let's send our diplomat over there, Kayan Suryaprakish. And that shouldn't be too long at all. We'll be sitting pretty with them. And the Yan and the Apteran have a commercial pact as well. They're really becoming best friends. I wonder if that means we have to move closer to the Trebizondians. But we have a new empire coming in now too, the Authority of Itsk. We are the Authority of Itsk, minions of the wise Primarch Kulwaks. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain amicable neighbors. They are fanatic authoritarian and materialist. The way forward lies in our hands. We have learned a new strategic resource on Gaping Maw. So where are these guys at? They're up here. We kind of are getting to know this area more. We met all of these three guys in the last part or two. Seems like there's a lot of border friction over here. We do like the figure though. We finally unlocked a new building on Terra. Again, I'm torn between consumer goods and alloys. We're running desperately low on consumer goods at the moment. And I don't even really want alloys right now, but I want to convert the minerals into something more useful. Alright, so let's really think about this now. We currently have 700 alloys, and we can spend 500 to upgrade our soul station to a star hold. So let's do that immediately. And that should unlock at least some of these. And that means we can get more defense, or maybe more storage, or maybe even another trade hub. And while that's happening, I'm going to change my trade policy. Instead of earning us wealth, it will earn us consumer goods. And again, that's for 10 years. But maybe somewhat ironically, I'm going to get civilian economy, which will decrease our alloys by 25%, but then increase our consumer goods from jobs by 15%. And that's going to bring us just about into positive territory. And now that we're doing that, we can go ahead and on Terra, we can build an alloy foundry, which will turn some of those minerals that we're overflowing into more alloys to make up the difference. I think that was brilliant. Time may tell that I'm an idiot, but it wouldn't be the first. Diplomatic insult from the Kingdom of Yandarian. What a dull and soulless place your materialistic nation must be. Tell me, have you invented a sense of humor yet? Wanton abuse like this cannot be overlooked. And the Tebazoids have also declared that XT-489 eliminated their rival. It's probably for the best. We have received a communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that call themselves Ukapraknor Republic. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire they were in contact with. They are a direct democracy, egalitarian, and fanatic materialist. Greetings from the Ukapraknor Republic. Chancellor Murgard Dolfium is our elected representative, but in truth all citizens have a voice in our government. We strive to better ourselves through technology, a desire we hope you will respect. The way forward lies in our hands. So where are these guys at? Yep, they're up here too. Right in between. They have a little spot down here as well. They're looking pretty big, I have to say. Yeah, for point of reference, our alloys are down to 23 a month, so that's actually not too bad. But our consumer goods have rocketed up to 6. We get 11 from trade now, plus 35 from jobs. And we have a migration treaty proposal between the Yan and the Avtiran.
Construction complete.
And also new aliens, the Directorate of Mandas. Hegemonic imperialist. Xenophobic. Attention alien creatures. Unfortunately, I was chosen by Chairman Ash Light to represent the Directorate of Mandas in all diplomatic dealings with your primitive civilization. We intend to unlock technologies your feeble minds cannot comprehend. Do not interfere. The way forward lies in our hands, Mandasore. And yep, they're up here even farther. It's funny we haven't met anybody on the other side of the Trebazoids or the Yandarim.
Recon pass completed.
Alright, our science ship is done in Ayalam, and we still have one more system up this way that we can survey, and that means we can get the ISS Jordan, our construction ship, building a starbase there. And hopefully we can claim a couple more systems. The Trebazoids don't have a construction ship there yet, so I don't see why this should be a problem. We do have a problem. Not only do we have an ancient mineral processing hub, the ISS Kelvin has discovered in Soal.
Taking evasive action.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of fleet power in this system. I was not expecting that. What are you guys? Ancient mining drone. These are the same guys that we saw before. I'm wondering if that's why they didn't want this system. Oh, Okongo, you're gonna be held out a little bit, huh? Yeah, we're getting blasted. And the Kelvin is no more. We don't know where it is. So maybe about 10,000 military fleet power right next door here to the first fleet in Ayalam. But we're going to go ahead and claim the system anyway. I'm not sure how long it will be until we have that kind of fleet power, but hopefully they won't get any ideas about defending their territory beyond their borders. And we've actually finished another archaeological event. Sin is unoriginal. The memory orbs contain countless accounts of tedious little transgressions, infidelity, bearing sacrilegious garb, exposing your flappers, adorning your feelers, ingesting your neighbor's pet, child, or spouse. The Hollow Priest, it turns out, is a virtual representation of the church's founder, Illuminate Saraya. She appears to have suffered some severe memory loss and was haunted by the conviction that she had committed a heinous act. The tiny muscleoid priest extracted and stored over 100 of her own confessions in an attempt to figure out what she had done. And we still have another excavation to go about here. Maybe this is the final chapter.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
And we're done in science. Improved deflectors, perfect timing for meeting greater military threats than we've ever seen before. New research. I could research alternatives, self-evolving logic, where we have applied quantum physics, physics research from researchers plus 20%, or AI-controlled colony ships. I don't want the colony ships at the moment, so maybe the best bet is research alternatives, since I'm sorely lacking for the moment.
Construction complete.
And we've done it. We've claimed Ialam. I'm going to go ahead and get the research in here. We don't need the minerals right now. And let's send the first fleet back to Matsonia. Go ahead and change their home base to Matsonia. We can also do that with these guys and Sol. And birth of the galactic community. Several spacefaring empires, some of them unknown to us, have banded together to form the galactic community. The supranational institution is to serve as a forum where the important matters can be discussed. Although we were not involved in its founding, other members have extended an invitation to the Galactic Human Directorate for a formal membership. Shall we accept? Of course, let us join the community.
Welcome to the galactic community, where diplomats from around the galaxy meet to decide galactic law by voting on resolutions. You can support proposed resolutions from the queue, which will add your diplomatic weight to its total support. The resolution with the most support in the queue will move onto the Senate floor once it is in session. There it will be voted on whether it should become galactic law.
So that's it. We've discovered the galactic community. We've met all kinds of new aliens up north. There's plenty to dive into next time. But we finally expanded our borders just about as far as we're going to go for the time being. We're boxed in by all the other civilizations. And I think we've had a pretty successful part in the way we've been able to recover our consumer goods while still maintaining our alloys and making sure that we don't sacrifice the military to do so. We still have plenty of minerals coming in, and hopefully we can find something to do with them soon. But I'm excited for next time to dive into the Senate and see what's going on there. So for now, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur. This has been Stellaris Federations. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and have a good night. For the moment, we're in food danger, but that won't last too long. It's not going to go well for you, my friend. I'm sorry. Here's Maddox, and he puts that just inside the far post. Either that, or we'll set off some more aliens, but either way. We can, and that's job done.